The first quarter for the Raptors was fairly even. The biggest lead of the quarter was only 3 points as they traded baskets back and forth. They had a nice burst of energy once they got to the second quarter and ended the half holding on to a 4-point lead. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Well, quite simply, their bench showed up tonight. And when I say showed up, I'm talking about on the offensive end because they were scoring in bunches. Now, you want your reserves to just at least come in and hold the fort, but they did way more than that tonight.
Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
Well, they were very inconsistent from behind the arc. For the first half, they shot, let me check my stats, in the low 30s. They won't get it done. Good news is they're still in it. I'd like to see them push the ball up court faster and try to get some open looks.
All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
Take a look at what Curry's done. He's got 13 points, and he's drained 3 3-point bombs so far.
Don't stop. Don't hesitate. Keep firing from out there when the shot's falling like this.
And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. The star pair of Lowry and DeRozan are the go. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. And it's Carroll in at the 3 spot. Warriors trail by 4. From deep, from beyond the arc, and then some. 16 points for Steph Curry. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. To the middle, deflects the pass. It's stolen by Green. Here's Barnes, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. A nice bounce back here for Harrison Barnes, Clark, in year 3. Moved into the starting lineup last year and really responded.
Yeah, he did. I think he benefited from the new system. He was miscast as an isolation scorer, but when he can spot up for threes and catch the ball on the move, that's his game.
And how about Harrison Barnes, the Black Falcon? I mean, he was a high school phenom in Ames, Iowa, and a lottery pick back in 2012 after 2 seasons at Carolina. Remember also in high school, he was a teammate of Dougie McBuckets.
Oh, what a sweet stroke from Curry on that one.
Raptors are gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. They get a hand on it, and Curry with the clear path to the hoop for the lead. And it's good on the way in. Curry's got 7 points here in this quarter.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Harrison Barnes, of course, went to North Carolina, grew up as a huge fan of former Tar Heel Michael Jordan.
Yeah, you know, interesting, his mother started taping Jordan's games on the VCR years before he was born. His given name, Harrison Bryson Jordan Barnes. How about that for a factoid?
I didn't know that.
Nor did I.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Yes, Kevin, Dwayne Casey was just going over the plan with his team. Teamwork was the theme of the discussion in that huddle. He said, quote, "Good shots are there for us on the perimeter if we share the ball, work it around, and find the open man." He also wants to see a patient offense. Work for the shot, move the ball around, and as he told them, quote, "If you don't see a good shot, find someone who does." There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
Thanks, Doris.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
So here's Scola. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
He was on that pass in the flash, read it, reacted, and then picked it off.
And he gets it to go.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
We all know about the Splash Brothers, but it seems everyone on Golden State now can hit a three. They set a franchise record in made threes last year at 883 triples.
Incredible.
Wow.
I mean, they can stretch you out as well as anyone, and it's why they are so good going small. I mean, they did lead the league in three-point percentage last year, making almost 40% of those threes.
Here's Curry. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Now it's a 6-point Warrior lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that. For the Warriors, guys, not only did they lead the league in three-point percentage, they also hit about 45% of their three-point attempts from the corner. That's the highest percentage three on the court.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Rush comes in for Barnes. And it's Barbosa in for Klay Thompson. Biyombo is checked in for Toronto. DeRozan, an easy layup after coming off the pick. DeRozan's got 10 points.
And how about 45% from the corner three? That is absurd, especially when you consider that the Warriors would put it up from anywhere. You look at the numbers from last year, and what this team did from beyond the arc was simply phenomenal. And guys, Steph Curry, the rare point guard who's almost as effective playing off the ball as he is on it. And the Warriors have really emphasized that as he's evolved as a player, bringing in a lot of playmakers who can set him up coming off screens.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Golden State. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Cans the shot with nobody near him. DeRozan's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, it went down, guys, but still unusual to go to the leaner there with so much space around him.
Outside Curry. The shot is off. Now Toronto takes it the other way. And speaking of Curry playing off the ball in the pass, Clark, would see him guarding shooting guards defensively. Some said trying to hide him against lesser offensive players.
Well, I think guarding two guards gave him a chance maybe to save some energy for the offensive end. But recently Steve Kerr has had him on point guards more. You want your best players taking the challenge at both ends of the court.
Toronto, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Kicks to Powell. Scola, a screen on Iguodala. And it's Scola in the corner to the left side wing. Clock at 4. Here's Powell. Raptors get it back. Scola kicks to Biyombo. Iguodala, the pass to Barbosa. Spades dishes to Curry. Knocks down the 10-footer. Curry's got 31 points. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
4-on-3 break. Here's Powell. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Powell's got his second bucket of the night. The Warriors leading.
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity.
Well, they ought to be. I mean, that's basic basketball time management. You've got to be aware of your clock and your situation.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Scola, a screen on Curry. There's the feed to Powell. Out to DeRozan. Down low. Scola passes to DeRozan. And Leandro Barbosa gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. 9 seconds left to play in the third. No good from Ross. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Iguodala.
Hey.
Klay Thompson.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Warriors lead by 4.
Every dime is a flake.
And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat.
It's the winner's race. Eating with Kenny. Ace at the table, no dinner plates. We the best, get it straight. What's the problem, baby?
Warriors leading by 4. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. And Celia is out there with Green. And it's Livingston in at the point. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
And the Raptors have been talking about changing things up in the logo department for a while. Finally, we get a chance to see the new logo this season.
Stolen by Joseph. Barnes against Ross. To the paint. Can't get it to go. Good D by Thompson. Warriors shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. And the Warriors get it back. Green kicks to Bogut. Thompson in the corner. A 3 ball. And that one's good. Thompson's got the lead up to 7 now. For the Warriors.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Valanciunas, good.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
A shot by Thompson. No one's around. And it's Thompson again missing.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Screen by Valanciunas. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's on Andrew Bogut. And though he's been working on his offensive skills, defense and rebounding are Valanciunas' bread and butter. That was the case with him when he was playing in Lithuania, Clark, and it's the case now.
It still sure is the case. I mean, it's hard to find a guy with this combination of size, athleticism, and fluidity. Just a tad over-aggressive at times, but I'd rather have to turn a guy down than to turn him up.
The Warriors making a switch here. Curry's checked in, and then for Toronto, Damari Carroll comes in for Ross. And it's DeRozan in for Joseph. Curry against Lowry. From deep three-point range, Curry's shot is good. Curry's got 36.
And watching Valanciunas rebound, it's clear he has all the tools. Great anticipation, really looks to